Well, hello, my name is Chris Bevill, and I'm here at GRU Hospital. It's getting kind of late, and I just wanted to take this moment to show you how to change the strings on a guitar. But first, before we get started, I want to give a little shout out to Takamine Guitars and Levi Straps, and also Clear Tone Strings. Look more over. Is that good? That's pretty good.
A little bit further back.
Are you sure?
A little more. There.
So let's get started. We'll take a little walk down to the lobby. So before we get to the lobby, to where I change the strings, I just want to tell you a little bit about the wear and tear you will come across when dealing with old strings and then putting new ones on. Basically, after a month or so after you put new strings on a guitar, they begin to rust and corrode, which takes away your tone and a lot of the warmth that your strings create when strumming a chord. Like these strings right here have been on for a little over 3 or 4 months. Probably a little bit longer than that because I don't ever play my guitar much. I'm a bass player. But yeah, you'll definitely be able to tell the difference from these strings going to the new strings. We're gonna get on the elevator now and go down to the lobby. See you there. So now that we're down in the lobby, we're going to take a long walk down the long hallway. There are a variety of different brands you can buy of strings, depending on what you like when it comes to guitar you're playing style. You have lighter strings, which are smaller, so if, I don't know, you have really sensitive fingers, maybe you would want bigger strings because they won't cut through your fingers as much. But if you're playing as long as I have, which is probably 5+ years, it doesn't really matter. I prefer probably a medium-sized string because my guitar actually, the way the neck is, it can't handle really big strings because they start to touch the frets and they buzz, so it really depends on your guitar as well. The strings I'm going to put on are medium, so I guess you'll get an idea of what that is. Let's see. Let's get a close-up of the rust on these strings right here. I don't know if you can see that. You see that now? See the rust right there? That is a good example of what your string should not look like ever, if you can help it. I've waited way too long to change these strings, so we're gonna fix that today. Welcome to the lobby. All right, now we're to the point where I'm gonna show you the step-by-step process of changing strings on a guitar. First, you're gonna need some tools. Unfortunately, I don't have any with me, so I could really use some pliers. I could really use some pliers right now. And some strings would be nice too. Well, that was fortunate. Alright, so the pliers, as you can see, this tool right here, are mainly for the cutting mechanism that is back behind the part you would think you'd use when using pliers, but We're really just using these to cut the excess strings off. When you remove the old strings from the guitar, you do not want to take them all off at one time. You want to take them off one by one, because the tension that is on the neck with the strings on the guitar, when the strings are on the guitar fully tuned, is something you don't want to completely let go or release. So you want that tension to stay on as much as possible when changing the strings. So we'll start with your top E string, and you're just going to take it, and we'll get a little close-up shot of what I'm doing right here. You're going to down tune it. Just keep turning this, loosen that string up. Take your thumb and you can press this right here until you got it loose right here. And keep on doing it until you can get it. There you go. And you can pull it apart like that. And there you go. You got the first one undone. And you're going to come to the back right here. Depending on the style of guitar you have, some have these, some you slip all the way through the back. You can take your pliers if these are difficult to loosen by hand. You can take your pliers and gently rock it back and forth. Until you get it loose. And that's what that looks like right there. And it slides in just like you took it out. You don't have to hammer it in or anything. So that's the first step. And then you got your E string removed. Go ahead, open your new pack of strings. Some packs have individual packets for each string. This one, they're all in one. There you go, that's what they look like wound up when they're together in a single packet. This looks like it's going to be more difficult than if they were just in individual packets, so we'll see how this works. They're kind of just wrapped around each other, they're not tied or anything. I'll let it pop you in the face. There you go, you wind them down. Make sure the old strings are separated from the new strings, because you don't want to put one of your old strings back on the guitar. So make sure you get your thickest string first for your top one. You don't want to mix them up with a different one. This will be your E string. So first you're going to slip it in here. Just like that right there, not too far. And then you're going to take your white cap. You're going to stick it down in there. And just put it in, just push it pretty solidly. Push it in there, don't push it too hard, you don't want it too tight. And then you're going to take it and you're going to slip it through the hole down here, this end, your tuning peg. Slip through the hole, pull it through, push it in the fret, and you want a little bit, you want to leave a little bit out so that you have enough of the string to twist and wrap around solidly. As you can look, these, there's a full evolution about 3 or 4 times, because if you only get it wrapped 1 or 2 times, then it's going to come out of tune really easily. So you don't want that. That's frustrating as mess. So I'd say this is a good bit right here to leave loose. Now you're going to want to pull this tight, and you want to make sure you're turning it the right way. It's counterclockwise. Not all the time, it depends on what kind of guitar you have, but on this one it's counterclockwise. And then if you want to check to make sure you're turning it the right way, pull it tight and make sure the string is straight. You don't want it to be super curved out at a different angle. So I'm turning this one the right way. Keep it tight while you're slowly releasing the string with this hand as you're turning it. That just makes it easier, and it makes this part tighter right here as you're turning it. So go ahead and turn it. And they make tools that you can put on this to twist it, to turn it, and tune it fast, but we don't have the luxury of having one of those right now. So now we're getting about there. We're getting pretty tight. I'm able to let go down here on this end. Let it slip free. So I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to try to let once you get close enough to see these strings, you can see the different colors of the string. I don't know if you can make it out. Maybe I can get a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the new string is it's more of a bronze color, more of a golden color. The other strings right here, these are like, they're kind of yellowish. That's the rust, and that's the oxidation that's happening from playing on it for months without changing them because of the oils from your fingers and the air and even water from the humidity. So your new strings are going to look really pretty, shiny, and just almost healthier. So we'll go on to the next string, the A string. It's the same process. You just loosen it up. So you get enough string, and you can pull it around. There you go. And I'm going to show you this again, and then we'll skip a couple strings. We skipped ahead and we're finishing up the last string now. I actually sustained an injury while doing this. I'm going to show you in a second. Check it out. Yummy. So yeah, now that we've done that, we've completed the process of changing the strings completely. Now we have to cut these off, and we need to tune the guitar and make sure everything is good with the neck. So we have our cutting tools, and now we need my tuner. Let's see. All right. And you can download an app off the App Store for either a Droid or an iPhone that's actually a tuner. And you can see that. Let's see if I can turn my volume up. It's got all the tones for each string. That's almost dead on. And it has been known that the strings would sometimes pop while tuning. I've only had that happen once though. But some people can develop fears from this. I know someone, Amira Williams, has developed a fear, and I don't think she's actually ever tuned a guitar. So I don't know why she would have a fear. And because they're new strings and they're fresh on the guitar, they're going to stretch a little bit, so you're going to have to tune it a couple times. So much better than the other strings. Alright, so I'm going to clip these real quick. You can clip them about a ½ inch to an inch from the guitar. You just take each one like this. And that's pretty much it. And that is how to change the strings on a guitar. Step-by-step process, Bevill style. there you have it. Thank you for watching.